Well, I seem to have done it again. I started my video, I'm just talking away, and I never pressed the record button. Oh boy. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, stopping by to see me. I really do appreciate it so very much. We're going to work in Frosty today. This will probably be Frosty's last video before I do a flip through. And then, of course, we'll move on to something else, although I hate to leave little Frosty. He's one of my favorite Christmas stories, I guess. Before I do, though, I do want to read God's Word. Make sure I am recording. All right. My sheep hear my voice, and I give unto them eternal life. John 10:27 and 28. And blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Matthew 5:9. Okay, I've got some shout outs. Leanne Jones, 598. Debbie Kelly, Candy's Crafty Creations, Tammy from Mystic Creative Cottage, Gwen from Gwen the Trash Witch, Mary Jo's Crafting and Dolls, Susan Gazaway's Paper Crafting, and Susan from I Totally Love It. Thank you, ladies, so much for your sweet and kind and wonderful comments. I appreciate them more than I can tell you. I also wanted to send hugs and loves and prayers to our friend Candy, my dear friend from Candy's Crafty Creations. I know she's going through a difficult time right now. Her husband is home from hospital, but he still is very weak, and of course she's dealing with the death of her grandmother, as are the rest of her family. So send her some love, say some prayers for her. I know that she'll appreciate it very much. All right, so let's just get started in Frosty. Frosty has been a very fun little journal to work in. I have really enjoyed Frosty. He hasn't let me down. I did my waterfall, but we'll come back to that, and I'll install him, put it in. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is what did I do with? I want to put this down the edge of this just to back the white. Oh, this glue, it just pours out. Ugh. All right. I just wanted a little trim on here. It doesn't really matter what it is. And you'll see why I need it to be there in just a moment, or why I want it to be there. I guess it doesn't have to be there, but okay. I'm going to trim this off. I'm moving a little slow today. My goal this morning was to get up early and to take my shower, and my hair needed to be washed and get my hair washed, and I fell back to sleep and woke up very, very late, but I guess my body needed the rest, which is okay. Oh, mercy sakes. You know what I just did? I put this on the wrong side. I certainly did. Let's see if I can get it off. I put it on the wrong edge. Don't want to tear this. I'm telling you, this PVA glue, once you press it down, the only reason I'm being able to get this off is because there was so much glue on there. Okay, so I'm going to just transfer this over to this edge. I cannot believe, well, I can believe it. The way my morning is, I haven't had a bad morning. I'm just moving slow. I'm not accomplishing things the way I would like to, but it's okay. There's nothing that urgent that needs my attention. Today is Tuesday. It's a beautiful day outside. Although, you know, it's Houston, so we can't relish in the fall weather, that's for sure, but it's okay. At least it's not storming. You know, at least we have no bad weather. I'm thankful for that. You know, you gotta be thankful you gotta be thankful where you can. And I am definitely thankful that we don't have any bad weather. At least not today. Okay. Alrighty. So the reason I needed this on here is because I'm going to place this right here, and when I turn it, you can see that white edge. So let's put this down. I think maybe I'll just use my glue stick. I'm going to need to clean my desk when I'm finished because I really do need to get going on my little granddaughter's special book. I'm quite anxious to make it. I just hope I can do it justice. I put too much glue as my usual. You need all this glue along the side. I don't even have it straight. Although I don't think it's that this is so much crooked as it is the the dictionary page is crooked, and so I'm just going to call that good. So I made this envelope that I put in here. I'm not going to do any further decoration here, or I don't think on this page. I might do something else here, but on this one I just wanted to cover up the flap, and because the back side was going to be showing in this along the side, I wanted to put some pretty paper. Okay, so that's going to need to dry. I'm going to just put my paper towel here so if it sticks to anything, it sticks to the paper towel. Okay, let's go back and finish our little, I made this waterfall a little skinnier than my other ones. I used some small cards. And I want to put it on here. I didn't have enough paper, unfortunately, to do my pull, so I just am kind of improvising. I'm going to put this on here, enough down to where you can see it's there, because this is going to kind of be glued over it, so I don't think you're going to see it. So let me just put some glue. I want to put an eyelid on it and put it in the book. I gotta make sure everything's... Now, one thing I have learned about in making these is that this piece, your belly band piece, needs to be pretty far down, because if not, then then your pictures start hitting it and it snags up on it. So this one, go down here. I'm hoping that this will be good. So for now, I'm just going to put a spot of glue here. A little, oh, come back here. Get rid of, oh my Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I'm just going to put a spot of glue to hold it for the moment, to make sure it's in the right place. Same there on that very bottom card. And of course, you know, this is going to move freely in here, or it should move freely in here. And I actually may put a piece of Scotch tape. I don't like to add an extension, but sometimes it can't be helped. Here's my tapes. I'm going to put a little piece of Scotch tape. That'll help to prevent the sliding mechanism from catching. Just tear this off on that little tab, I'm hoping. Okay. So this needs to come down here. Tab and this. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put an eyelet. I don't know if I have any. I may just have to use gold. Here's a red one. Here's a green, but that doesn't really match all that well. And I need to, so I think I'll just use the red one. Now let me move this out of the way for the moment. I'll hang on to this so that I can move my work up a little bit. Okay. So this is about 2 inches. I want my eyelet to go right about here. And then I'm going to put one of the little charms that I made. That I made on here. Which one do I want to put? This little guy in his sled is pretty cute. I've got so many of these little ball pens right now, it's crazy. Oh, what is the problem here? There. So let's see if we're working. Okay, this is one to snag up here. All right. So I only put a little dot of glue in there. I'm gonna trim this off a little bit. If you make a belly band and you have problems with it snagging up, unlike the last picture or two, then it could be because you put your belly band on either too high or it's too wide. So I'm bringing this one right down here because I did put more pictures on this. This time I put 6. I usually only use 4. So I'm hoping that this is going to work. I gotta let this dry because there's glue on the back of that. So anyway, I think that that's going to make the difference. I just don't want, there's just a little bit of glue there, but it's enough to glue to this piece, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna just set this aside for a moment and we'll work on something else. Let me put these pens away before I have them all over the place. All right, and we're going to put that, I don't want to forget where I'm going to put that mechanism. Let's see, make sure we're not sticking here. Put this right here to mark it. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Okay, let me pull out some of my journaling cards and tags. All right, let me see what I've got up here. Some little fussy cats that you can put some of these little envelopes and pockets. I'll put some Christmas stickers. I got more little snowmen here than I thought. Good move, buddy. Good move, Stitch. So I have some journaling cards here. I think this was the 50 stack challenge. I think this was a sketch. All right. I've got some tags here. I think these might have been part of 3 under 30. All right, so let's just see what we've got. There's another little journaling card. All right. There's a journaling card. Here's a journaling card. All right. So, this might be quite cute in here. Kind of matches that snowman. And I was like too busy. Maybe not. I think I need something else in there. Oh, I may need to make some more tags or whatnot. I'm not necessarily going to ink around all my little journaling cards. I don't typically do that. I do like to round the corners, but our little Christmas tree belly band. I really like the way this turned out. It kind of looks three-dimensional in a way with this netting back here. I think this will go cute right here. It'll stick out some, but that's okay. Let's get a white on the back. This is our story. Alrighty, what are we gonna put in here? This little drilling card. Oh, maybe this little blue one would go better. I mean, it's got some blue in it. This right here. Oh, I need a little card for up on top. And this is a flip out of a little coloring page. I might change my mind on that though and put something else there. This is our little vellum pocket. They might look cute in there, peeking out. Maybe a drilling card. I mean a tag. I'll need to go back and put some toppers on these tags. I don't know why I don't just do them as I make them. That's kind of silly that I don't. But I can come back and do that. That's all set. This has some little fussy cuts and stickers in it. Oh, my little tough spot here. got a whole bunch of little like ATC cards that I need to and these little snowmen can I got lots more snowmen here. That's good. I know I'm kind of mumbling to myself. I'm so sorry. So do I have in here? I can make a little card out of this. Stitch, you're too early. Here comes my big fat kitty cat wanting to eat already. Too early, buddy. Okay. I think this needs to go in some cardstock. This was that master board I made from just book pages, and I painted these little guys. I have some words here someplace. I got a whole bunch of little cards that I can cut out and put in here. Let's see. I had such a lovely time yesterday with my little sweetheart, and my oldest daughter was here visiting. The baby's mama was at work, so Daddy brought her up to me for a while so we could play, and she was not happy at first when her daddy left her. That's normal behavior for a baby this age. But I told Daddy, just go, go, go. She'll settle down. She'll be okay. And if you watch both of my videos that I did today, you'll hear me talking about the same thing. So I apologize. But I don't know if I want this here. Maybe this little snowman. But we had such a good time. She did settle down. It took her a minute or two. I had her little Lovey. She has a little bunny that they've named Mrs. Bunny. I got it for her. The first one I got when she was about 4 months old, I think. and she fell in love with it right away. And now she associates that with with sleep. So she settled down. She had Miss Lovey, and we gave her all kinds of praise. So she loves attention. She loves praise. So we gave that to her, and she got happy. I knew she would. I knew she would. And we just had a fun time with her. Of course, she kind of wanted to stay with me. She really, finally, towards the very end, she let my daughter hold her for a brief little bit. But then for Mom and Dad weren't handy, that I'm the next best thing, I guess, which is okay. She'll get over it. They all do. It's just something babies go through. I think I need to back this on a piece of cardstock. And I've got plenty down here. Misprints or whatnot. Well, here's a clean one. It always does my heart and my soul good to spend time with that little one. I'm sure you all understand what I'm saying when I say that. Well, what did I do with my... Well, my desk is certainly a mess right now. What in the world did I put that? Oh, there should be another one here. So just so you all know that I really am doing much, much better. We have to constantly move forward. If we don't, we could get stuck. So we have to move ourselves forward, even when we don't necessarily feel like it. That's just something we need to do. Now I'm inking around these because there's lots of white edges. So I'm just giving these little, besides I think they look better. These particular ones look a little better with some, so maybe I won't put those no people in here. Maybe I'll put this in here to peek out. Like I said, I've got some more little cards like this that I'm going to cut out and I'll stick in all these places where there doesn't seem to be enough. So that's not a big deal. And there's this guy. This could probably use one of these tags that need a topper. And then I'm gonna put, for now, some of these, I'll put some little cards in here. I'll put some stickers in here, Christmas stickers. Okay, kind of divvy these up between the, oh, here's a cute guy. I missed him. Oh boy, I'll have to use him on something. Okay, so here's another flip out I found this in my digital files. I love this little boy and the snowman, and that Santa Claus looks pretty jolly. Although my printer was kind of acting up. I don't know why it's doing that. It seems like every time before I print or after I print, I have to clean the print heads and then it clears up, but it does it again. I don't know if it's the the ink that's in there or what the problem is, but anyway, I thought this image was real cute, so I added it on. All right, so I think every pocket has something, but I do want to make something out of this little snowman. I've got these pieces left here from that. Here's another little card. Got these pieces left here from that. Oh, that's kind of cute. What do you think? But so is this one. Stitch, no. Oh, I think I like them on there. All right, I need to back this again. There's a piece of... So I do want to add some lace on the bottom on some of these pages. So I need to do that, and I need to add some lace and cut these little cards out so I can distribute them in the book. And then he'll be finished. I'm sure I'll have him done by Friday to do a flip through. Although I'm not sure I'm going to use Frosty for a flip through on Friday. Maybe next Friday. I'll see. I haven't decided. Oh, my desk is so bad, you guys. Oh, this is really thick right there. It's got that watercolor paper right here in the corner. Gentle, Maggie, with this glue. Gentle. Move up there. Gentle. I'm trying so hard to stay where you can see me, but the book kind of keeps getting in my way. This little book has definitely been all about snowmen, which I suppose is appropriate. Oh, let's see, what do we want to put on here? Mulled wine. You know, I had that for the first time when my daughter and I were traveling in Europe, and we were going to see the Sound of Music tour, which I myself really enjoyed. But it was very cold. It was a wintry day. It was snowing. And part of the tour was having mulled wine. And boy, it was so good. I really enjoyed that. We are not drinkers in my family. My husband never ever drank a drop. I mean, he tried to once, but no, it wasn't for him. I enjoy wine occasionally, but not often enough to even worry about it. I mean, you know, maybe once every 2-3 years. But that mulled wine was so yummy and tasted so good on that cold, cold day. We got to go up into the mountains and where they filmed the wedding scene. Frosty nights. That was a fun day. Cold, but fun. We tried to make as much out of our trip as we could, you know, see as many things as we could. We didn't get to see and do everything, of course, but I'm fallen in love with this Vinca Stella. I'm not very good at using it yet, and I've got one pen that's broken. When I first started using it, just leaked all over. So I'm going to put some on the snowman. I had no idea what this stuff was, and I saw Miss Gwen from Gwen the Trash Witch. She used it all the time, and I thought, what is that stuff? I couldn't figure it out. I wasn't even sure how to spell it or what to look up. But I finally found it on Amazon. I didn't get it right away. It's a little pricey. But I'd go to Hobby Lobby and whatnot and look for it. I couldn't find it. I didn't really know what I was looking for. But I finally ordered some on Amazon. And I really am enjoying it. It adds a nice little sparkle to the snowman, like, you know, this sparkle off of snow when it's glistening. It adds that kind of a glisten. And I don't know that it's actually meant to be used over a larger surface. And I've been trying not to do that. But it just adds a pretty little shimmer. I know you can't see it on camera, I'm pretty sure of it. But it's just a very slight little sparkle. I think it's so pretty. All right, so this is going to go in our book. Where am I going to put him? I could put him back here for now. These things will probably be redistributed. All right, so I've been on here a while. I hope you have enjoyed working in this little Frosty book. We've gotten a few odds and ends completed. It's almost done. Let's see if our glue here is dry so I can try this again. I'd like to get him glued, get my little thingy glued down here. So this needs to be glued to this right here. I'm bringing it down as far as I can. I thought these little pictures were cute. Let's just see. Oh, perfect. All right, so let's glue this one down, and then we know that he's in here safe and sound. So let me put him on here first. And all that's going to go on here, you know, is this little tiny band. That's all that's going to be glued to here. But I just need to try to place it. I just love these waterfalls. They're so much fun. And sometimes when I've made them, I put things on both sides. I haven't done that recently because I haven't really found images that I wanted to do that. Now I wouldn't have to have this little charm here. I could put a piece of ribbon, put a bow through that eyelet. There's so many different things that you could do. Oh, this isn't gluing yet, that's why it's not. My eyelet wants to catch on the bottom of that a little bit. Alright, so let's glue this down. I can see it's not centered on this correctly, but it's too far to the side, but then I want the little dangle to hang down. The little charm. These little charms are addictive to make, but you know, you only need so many of them. I kind of went overboard on the fall ones. But they're so fun to, like I said, they're fun to make and they're very addictive. Okay, so here is our waterfall. It's found its home in this Frosty the Snowman book full of little snowmen. All right, everyone, I am going to get off of here for now. I'll finish this up offline and get the rest of the little cards and doodads in, and get some lace on him, and I want to put some dangles on here, some Christmas beads, and maybe some, I hope I still have some little bells. So for now, Frosty and I are going to say goodbye. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it already. I would really, really appreciate it so very much. But actually, your thumbs up and your comments help a great deal to help my channel. I want to see it grow. My next goal is 300 subscribers, but I need to get over this 250 hump where I'm kind of stuck at 248 right now. So I would appreciate you doing that, and just know that I love you all very much. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate the time and support that you give to my channel, and your wonderful comments, and the love and the friendship that you send out to me. It has meant so much. So until the next time, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, everybody. Bye.